Welcome to Art Arts again. Today we will talk about something that doesn't exist, the Fortress of Siena. I was joking, the Fortress of Siena is still there, imposing but empty of cars because we are in lockdown again, a lighter lockdown, but it is. But it should have been very different because in 1965 Alvar Aalto, the Finnish architect, you surely know who he was, but just to refresh your mind, I'm showing you the MIT dormitory in Boston. He realized this building in more or less in 1946, and this he was a designer too. So this stool, for example, very famous, very expensive. It's more than $200. It seems simple, but it isn't. So he was a fantastic architect. I love him a lot. He was in Italy because in 1965 there was the opening of his exhibition dedicated to him in Palazzo Strozzi in Florence. So the town hall, the administration of Siena, invited him in Siena and gave him the project of a new building inside the fortress, inside the fortezza. That was empty, as you can see. This is the fortress as it is now, as it's always been, more or less. The project didn't come to an end, as many as he realized in these times. For Italy, for Pavia, for other cities, the only thing that he realized was a church near Bologna, in Emilia-Romagna, and it's fantastic. So I'm really sorry that we lost this occasion to have some of him in Siena. He imagined, he studied a bit the situation, and he imagined a strictly these two entities, the city and the fortress, strictly connected. He wanted a full vision of the city from the fortress, from his new building, and the contrary. That's the view from the top of the fortress, and Alvar Aalto said that they would only cut off, they should have cut off just 2 trees of them to make his new building visible from the city center. I mean, from the top of the Torre del Mangia or from the Facciatone. But can you imagine this kind of connection between the city and this new contemporary architecture? Even now from the bastions you can see the city, but he wanted also this kind of view even from the inside of his building. It should have been divided in 3 different wings for different uses, because it should have been a multi-purpose structure for cultural or uses like an auditorium or for music or something like this. And it's really a pity because now in the fortress there's the headquarters of the Siena Jets Association. So can you imagine having jets in this kind of structure? Who followed Alvar Aalto in this project, in the local administration, was the architect, the Sienese architect, Augusto Mazzini, that was part of the administration in these times, and then a few years later, in 1991, realized a business area for MPS, the Monte dei Paschi di Siena, the city bank. That is now along Viale Mazzini. They are 2 different people, but the same surname. In this building, he used the brick, the so characteristic material of Siena, brown, so brown, the color is brown, and the travertino stone of Rapolano, that is white. And Alvar Aalto wanted this kind of contrast between the 2 materials, even for his multi-purpose center inside the fortezza, so he could have been white, while the fortress is in brick. So I'm just think that I can't help but thinking that he was influenced by this great artist. So see you next week. Stay safe, enjoy yourself, and stay with me with Art Arts. Bye bye.